Hey, how's it going? Um, it is July 9th, 2025. It is. And I'm gonna keep Discord running in the background for a hot minute. We were experiencing a lot of lag on our streams, and someone suggested that the culprit actually might have been me running Discord, but I'm gonna keep it open in the background because sometimes I do use it, just to like post photos and stuff, so I don't know. Let's see if it makes the stream lag this time. Today, however, is going to be what I am describing as a variety stream. We are going to be looking at several different topics. I think that the tentative 3 topics that I want to get to tonight are Amazon Prime. You're probably like, what the fuck? I don't know. Like, are there any good deals? Like, has anybody gotten any good deals? Like, they have this like big Amazon Prime thing every year, and I feel like I never take advantage of it. Did anybody get anything good yet? Like, I just want to take like maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes to look at it. And then move on over to take a look at maybe some Alicia stuff. And then I think that we will continue with our Fundy documentary by Rachel Oates featuring Paul and Morgan. So I'm thinking that that's going to be the tentative schedule for tonight. You know, I understand that these topics won't interest everyone, and, you know, some people only care about Amber Lynn, but hey, you know what? Amber Lynn isn't really uploading. She didn't upload a weigh-in. She didn't upload a what I ate today. So I don't know, y'all. Not looking good. Not looking good. But whatever. I got new Beats for Prime Day. You know what? I did see that they had Beats. I don't really need over-the-ear headphones right now. Lakai, are you DMing me? Oh, sorry. This is something unrelated to us. I just got a DM. Speaking of Lakaya made us a new emote. So please take full advantage of the new emote on YouTube. I don't know if it's available on Twitch yet. Sometimes it takes Twitch up to like 48 hours to finalize the emote for whatever reason. So unfortunately, YouTube has access to it now, but Twitch, you should have access to it by Friday or Saturday, I'd imagine. So yeah, take full advantage, members, of the new emote. I think that you'll enjoy what it is. It actually looks good because making an emote from like close up like that and then making it like readable from far away, I think that Lakaya actually did a good job because when I look at it from my screen far away like this, I can see that it says fat. Oh my god. You read Lakaya's DMs, but not mine. Where did you DM me? Well, Lakaya, to be fair, Lakaya DMs me on Discord. Like, there's like a few people that I talk to on Discord, and she's one of them. Sorry, it's super exclusive. It's really not. Actually, come to think of it, I don't even know how Lakaya got my Discord. I probably had to give it to her. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, tonight is going to be a variety stream. I don't know. Somebody linked this earlier. Is this worth taking a look at? Do you guys notice this guy? Mr. Deal Guy? The Deal Guy.
These are the top 50 Amazon Prime Day 2025 deals. Ready, set, go. Starting with the lowest price I have ever seen on the Apple AirPod Pro 2 wireless headphones. $149, better than Black Friday pricing. That deal is hot. And speaking of the heat, yes, I rehearsed that segue. This 3-speed bladeless neck fan, 50% off, $17. A good grab if you're looking for more of a handheld approach at $4.99.
Oh, he really motors through this. Okay. I mean, I already have AirPods. Don't need them. A neck fan. I can't think of a scenario where I would need this. But you know what? I've never used a neck fan, so I don't know how helpful these are. Honestly, the only person that I have ever seen use a neck fan is Chantal. So this might be ignorant in me saying, but maybe neck fans are meant for people like Chantal. Disney in July. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd suppose like maybe if I was going to a theme park or maybe a baseball game. Two things that I don't plan on doing anytime soon. The plus size park girls. Oh yeah, the park size plus hoppers. They could maybe get a use out of this. What else does he have? A TV, a 70-inch TV stand with fireplace. Oh, okay, so like a media center with a fake fireplace for $66. I like this. I like this. Like if I was like furnishing a spare bedroom or something. Yeah. Was that KRH Wrights? KRH Wrights, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, where's my number 2 pencil? Where is my number 2 pencil? Do I only have that pen nearby? I don't have a pen at all. I don't have any writing utensil near me. I think the only thing I have within arm's reach for KRH Wrights is this Elmer's glue stick. And I have no idea why I even have an Elmer's glue stick. Off topic. Did you know that you can like make your own eyebrows if like you do this? You probably all know that. Me like not me like barely knowing anything about makeup. Did you guys know that you can like I'm so stupid. Isn't that a drag trick? I guess so. Like I guess like only people that would like there's no one that would do like traditional makeup that would ever have to do that, right? The drag community's known that, Jordy. Okay. Well, I don't know. I just like learned it kinda. So it's like fun for me, you know? Jordy, the next makeup influencer. I mean, you know what? If this whole like talking shit on random people thing isn't gonna last, maybe I will move to makeup. KRH Writes, thank you so much. I would appreciate some number 2 pencil emojis or pen emojis in the chat to thank them for their generosity. I really appreciate you widening the community. Thank you for the expansion. KRH Writes, nice to see you again. Jordy doesn't wear eyeliner, crunches pretzel. Yeah, on my other channel, Oh Lordy More Jordy, like nasty bitches in the comments. Are you wearing eyeshadow? Are you? No, I'm not. Ugh. Jagger Star. Speaking of Jeffrey, oh my god. You know what? I know that we're kind of bouncing all over the place, but this is the point of a variety stream. It's to look at a bunch of different stupid shit. I saw I saw this clip earlier today of Jeffrey. I want you guys to watch it real quick. Somebody in his chat was like, you're looking kind of big, Jeffrey. Or they said something along the lines of like, did you put on weight? And hold on, it's funny. It's funny the way that he responds to it's funny. It was like a month ago. Oh, where am I gonna find this?
You, Jeffrey.
This is a month ago? 3 days ago. 3 weeks ago. And it was kind of wild because this channel that does all of the Eugenia and Jeffrey clips, this Mick Jagger Star person, which funny enough used to be a mod on our channel until some shit went down. Luna, do you guys remember Luna? Luna was a mod on here for a few months, but she made this new channel called Mick Jagger Star for some reason. And there's this, oh God, where is it? It's a clip of Jeffrey in the kitchen, and he's like making food, and somebody comments like, did you put on weight? And he like starts to fight with them a little bit. And then the caption, I shit you not, the caption of this is, please pay attention, Eugenia. Like, what the fuck? Oh, we know Luna. Where is it? Where is it? Let me know if you guys see it if I scroll past it. It's called like Eugenia, please pay attention. Literally, like the context of the video is someone saying, "Oh, Jeffrey, you look like you put on weight," and then Luna as this. Like she didn't mean it in a nasty way. I just thought it was a very peculiar caption for her to make. Eugenia, please pay attention, or something like that. Oh God, am I able to find it? Am I able to find it? If I don't end up finding it and someone does, no, it's not this far up. It was like a month or two ago. She posts so many clips of Jeffrey. She shares her grief. No, not this. He's like in the kitchen. Maybe it's in my history. Sorry, I'm picking my lip. I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know. Is it in my where's my history? I'm not showing you guys my history. I mean, I don't know what's going to pop up, but I'm going to do that off screen. But where is it? Come on. I feel stupid. You're making me feel stupid, YouTube. You know what? If I can't find it in my history real quick, we're going to move on. But history. Here we go. Here we go. Don't try us ever again. Kathy Griffin makes gay joke about Ryan Seacrest. Here it is. Eugenia, please listen to this. Here it is.
Did I put on?
Oh, it's a video. That's why. It's not a short. I was looking in the wrong space. All right, here we go.
Weight? Yes, I gained 5 pounds. Did I put on weight? Yes, I gained 5 pounds and I love it. Yeah, I gained 5 pounds and I love it. Uh-huh. Some of you unhealthy girlies out there need to eat a little bit better. Inky. Yes, honey, I put on a couple pounds and she's still snatched. Hello? And she's still snatched, honey. Don't play with me. But yeah, I did gain a couple pounds. I felt like my face was a...
So, I mean, his best friend having the issue that she has coming on here saying, some of you unhealthy girls need to be eaten a little bit better. Interesting.
A little too thin. So yeah, I'm loving how I look.
Oh my God, Jeffrey felt like he was too thin.
And I'm a little thicker than I was a couple months ago. And I don't care. I fucking love it, y'all. I love it. I am a little thicker. Thank you for noticing. I'll take that as the highest compliment. All right, let's wet this food and get them down, maybe.
He leaves the sink running like Chantal. Is this a thing that people do? Like just leave the sink running for no reason and like just walk away? I mean, if I am not directly using the stream of water that is coming out of the sink, it's shut off. I never do that. Yes. Yeah, it is. People do this. They just like let their water run. Yes, so many people do that. Why? That gives me like anxiety. I wouldn't want to, I don't know. I do when I'm filling my sink. Well, I mean, if it has a purpose, but I mean, just to like have it run to run. I mean, like when you saw Chantal do that the other day, it was kind of like, she had it going for like a good 3-4 minutes. I don't know. It's so wasteful. I know. Aren't we just so much better than everybody else? Jordy's perfect. Thank you. I know. I don't make any mistakes, ever. Anxiety. Yeah, it gives me anxiety. Step aside, Amber. We just had 10 gifted memberships come in on our other platform, Twitch. Potato Tot 1994. Thank you so much. I think that's the first time I've ever seen your username pop up. I really appreciate it, Potato Tot. I actually had some tater tots earlier today. Thank you so much, and I appreciate that. Let's get some French fry, potato, anything of the sort related emoji on Twitch. Thank you so much for doing that. Welcome, guys.
Okay. Thank you guys for all the compliments. Whether you meant that as an insult or you were being positive, thank you. Either way, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I've no. You feel that? Yeah, whether you're being nice or not, thank you.
Okay, so third time repeating it. So I'm not sure if you meant that as a compliment or you just were calling me a fat ass, but either way, I take it as a compliment because I actually wanted to put on 5 pounds. Third time mentioning it. But no, it didn't bother him.
Because that was my goal. So thank you for noticing. Thank you guys for all the sweet words. I appreciate you. A little bit of a weight gain, a healthy weight gain. Dyeing my hair pink, drinking more water, taking care of myself better. We're all.
When I think of Jeffree Star, though, in my head, I think of pink hair. So this is like the classic MySpace Jeffree. That's that stuff that he was doing with the blonde and like his roots would grow out so quickly. I don't know.
A work in progress, y'all. That's all we are. I am an ever evolving person, and I'm constantly trying to be the next best version of myself, you know? Yup. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. It's all about good energy, new energy, reminding yourselves why we're here, why we're important. Okay? Because a lot of you guys in the chat, you're a little too harsh on yourself. A lot of you are. When you need to be a little bit more kind to yourself, okay? A lot of you out there set a little bit too high of standards, or a lot of you...
The most vain person that I have ever come across on the internet. The person that has the highest opinion of themselves. Telling other people that they need to be more kind to themselves. I have no idea who he is. Really? You have no idea who... I mean, like, even if you don't know Jeffree from, like, the old MySpace days, like, he had a revival. Like, he was, like, one of the biggest names on YouTube, like, 5-6 years ago. You don't know who Jeffree Star is? What? Because normally, when I talk to, like, everyday people... And, like, you know, I'm talking about my YouTube channel or whatever, it gets brought up. If I say, like, oh, do you know Amberlynn Reed? Or do you know Foodie Beauty? People are always like, no, I have no idea who. But if I say something like, oh, do you know who Jeffree Star is? They go, oh, yeah, okay. That's, like, usually the one person that I can find common ground with when I talk about my YouTube to, like, everyday people.
out there are comparing yourselves to other, and that is really one of the worst things you can ever do. Ask some of my friends who do it constantly. Hi. Ask some of my friends who do it constantly.
Interesting. Boops Bucket, thank you for 18 months. Oh my God, another year and a halfer has come in hot. Thank you so much, Boops Bucket. Nice to see you again. Your wallpaper always makes me want Pringles real bad. I should read that in a Jennifer Coolidge voice. Want a hot dog real bad. Jojo, thank you. Hey, Jordy and Shorties. I hope everyone has a fat evening. Well, we're working on it. Thank you, Jojo. I appreciate that. All right, what else is there?
The higher tier TVs I will show later on in this video. Let's be honest, this has a very inflated list price. I don't know if it's actually 75% off, but at $67 for a stand with a built-in fireplace, that's still a steal. That's still a steal. If you expand the video description box, you'll find a link to accompany all of the deals. A simple deal now, I don't know if everyone in the world needs a RoboVac every Prime Day, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday, so many of them are very accessible.
I don't own one of these. Do you guys think they're worth it? The Roomba? I don't own a Roomba. Is this a good price? $250? If you think that Roombas are useful and you have one and you like it and you use it regularly, do you think that $250 is a good price for it? My parents have one. It's good for dogs that shed. No, I've never had one. Really? I don't know why, but I was expecting the chat to be like, yeah, I have it, I have it. Who is this guy? It's just some random channel that's covering Amazon Prime Day deals. His channel's called The Deal Guy. I don't know. It also says that he updates it hourly, so I'm guessing that he makes a lot of videos. Yes, that is a good price. Great price.
Possible for full-featured models that have a mop and a vacuum. This lock that you see right here, actually a better price than prior Prime Days and Black Fridays. It is set in stock. A little hashtag dad joke there on the bridge.
A water dental flosser. Oh, you know what? Is this like a water pick? I actually want to get a water pick because I was overhearing a conversation not too long ago, and these, oh, it's green, so it's like green screened out. But like these, oh wait, are they green as well? You know, like the little handheld flossers, like the single-use ones. Apparently, those put a lot of microplastics into your bloodstream. I don't know. That's just what I heard. And ever since I heard that, it's like all I can think about. And every time I go to floss, I'm thinking, oh, all this plastic's going in my blood. I love my water pick. Get one, but you still have to floss. Use Oral-B. It's like power washing your mouth. It's so satisfying. Conspiracy Jordy. I mean, I don't know. Is it? Don't say that. I use them. Well, I don't know, because like somebody said that to me and like it ruined my perception of like those little like floss picks now. I love those little floss picks, but now every time I use them, I'm like, son of a bitch, like I'm putting microplastics in my body. You'll never get rid of getting rid of the microplastics. Well, you know what? Orlando Bloom recently we saw on here. Orlando Bloom went to some like new age woo-woo kind of place that filters your blood of the microplastics. Jordy takes anything as fact. I don't. Are you kidding me? I'm old school. When in doubt, don't use it.
Bad name anyhow.
I would get that. What is it, $10? What is it? The only one water dental flosser. I'm gonna get this. One. For $10, that's not bad. Blackout curtains. I have blackout curtains. I really don't need more.
$35. So that is interesting. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. That really helps my channel. The 3-piece hard side luggage set right here at $81.
I will never spend a lot of money on luggage. I just think it's stupid to spend a lot of money on luggage. Just because it gets beaten up, it gets worn. Maybe like every, I don't know, 5-10 years, just replace it. Buy a new one. Buy a new carry-on, buy a new like big one. I just bought the Amazon Essentials luggage. It works great. It's like the exact dimensions that you need. It's roomy, it's sturdy.
$1. I know it only shows a 15% reduction. It's not as exciting as 75% off, but this is a very highly competitive deal, provided that you do like that color, because the colors determine the price for some of those. The lowest price I have ever seen on the Apple AirTags is this 4-pack, $68. If you think of all of the things that you'd provide an additional layer of accountability for when you need to track them down.
I would maybe do this. My wallet has a compartment where you can put an AirTag inside of it. And I think that I've been using that probably like 2 years now. I think it died. I think my AirTag died. But what would I use a 4-pack for? I'd put one in my wallet. I'd put one on my keys. I don't know. I don't know if I'd need 4. You can place the battery in AirTags. It's really easy. Oh. Okay. I'd replace the battery, yeah. One in your suitcase. That's not a bad idea, Peyton. Yeah, put one in your suitcase. Because they're always losing luggage. It's just an impulsive purchase. Golly, it's Molly. Hey, Golly. Molly, it's. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know what? For Golly, it's Molly, what emoji I want is like a surprised one. Because it's like, oh, Golly, it's Molly. Give me your best surprised looking emoji for Golly, it's Molly. Welcome to our new 5 members. We also had Beetlebug. Beetlebug, thank you so much for sending in 5 gifted memberships. Hey, everybody. Be sure to thank Beetlebug if you were a recipient. Let's get some Beetles in the chat. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
It's like a tongue twister, so I read it carefully so I didn't stumble like a fool as I often do when I read product. I'm not sure if it ever retailed for a full $40, but...
Oh. This is a good deal. Yeah, this is a really good deal. I'm trying to think back. Like, would I get a new backpack every year when I was in K through 12? I used the same backpack all of college. But I mean, like, when you're a kid, like, it's like, I don't know. Would I get a new backpack every year? No. Maybe like every other year I would get a new backpack. $14 for a like nice Puma backpack. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Again, awesome. The satin pillowcase 2-pack right here. Is it? Yes, it is satin. I was just double checking. $5. That's $2.50 per pillowcase. I know my eyes were doing that. That was a little weird. And if you are looking for a 2-pack of queen pillows, $18.68. That is enough.
Oh, Bedsure. I like down. I like down stuff. Not during the summer months, but I have a down comforter like that I like to use during the colder months. For back sleepers. I'm definitely a back sleeper.
Another phenomenal price. If you make your way through these deals and there's items that you don't see, list...
I still have my Jansport from 20 years ago. Don't Jansports have a lifetime warranty? Or am I making that up? Because it's hanging up right here. It's literally hanging up right here. My Jansport is what I used all through college. I have the cooling pillows. I have a cooling body pillow that I really like.
Your request in the video description box. Prime Day is 4 days this year. I'll be combing through all of your requests. I'll be working around the clock, updating these links to really make this Prime Day worth your while and successful for you. The dryer vent kit, $7. Again, a good way to prevent regrets at a discount. That's basically free money.
Oh, gift cards. Oh, you know what? Well, if you watch my other channel, you'd know that I like Red Robin. Wait, you can get Red Robin for... You can get a $50 Red Robin gift card for $40. Oh, I'd do this. Oh, hell yeah. I go to Red Rob. I've been going a lot more recently. IHOP, no. Cinemark. The thing that I hate about movie theaters is like they're doing this whole like assigned seating thing now. But if you buy the seat ahead of time, you have to pay like an $8 service fee. But if you buy the seat at the theater, you don't have to pay that service fee. It's so cringe. Krispy Kreme. Yeah, I also saw that Krispy Kreme is doing like this new Simpsons donut thing. I think it's new. Krispy Kreme released a limited edition donut inspired by the iconic pink frosted treat, but it was only available in Australia. What the fuck? Yeah, this. I saw this recently. I don't know. Any Australian girly pops in the chat? Any down under people? Did you get a hold of this back when it was taking place? I mean, like, this is so stupid. This is just marketing. Like, you can go and buy this pink donut. No, Chantal. Oh my God, you're right. Chantal did do that last year. Oh yeah, she like threatened to divorce him or over this donut. I remember the Simpsons donut. Oh my God, good memory. I completely forgot about that. It's big. It's big. Amber, social media manager, thank you so much. I passed my test. I'm officially a professional engineer in Texas. Now I can focus on my wedding and getting my wedding body ready, cause fat. Oh my God, congratulations. That is awesome. You got your career in order. You got your marriage in order. It's all downhill from here. That's awesome, hun. Sounds like you're having a good year. Really appreciate you sharing that news with us. King of the Jungle, hello. The irony is that this stream started for me to listen to as I pull up to Costco. Hey, team from Australia. Oh, hey, Australia. We were just talking about you. Well, have fun at Costco. Get a dollar cup of frozen yogurt for me. I'll be right over. Thank you, King of the Jungle. Have fun. Oh my God, 20 gifted memberships. Holy cow. K-Bear, you didn't have to do that, but I'm glad he did. Thank you so much, K-Bear. I really appreciate that. They're still going out. Check the chat to see if you were a lucky recipient of this. Thank you so much, K-Bear. Hey, hey. Oh my gosh. Thank you, guys. Well, you know what to do. I think that K-Bear is pretty self-explanatory. You know what emoji. I don't think we have those in Australia. I think it was like a limited time thing. I don't think they're doing it anymore.
Cream and many other potential favorites. Uploaded any photos to Prime, you get a $15. Oh, my kids say mellow. I don't know. Anyhow, you buy 3, you save $10. Awesome.
You know what I saw recently? Squishmallows, they're like little stuffed animals or whatever. They made a like standard Squishmallow pillow. Like just a pillow. Like no animal. Here it is. It's $30. Let me pull it up real quick. Oh hell. I clicked X on accident. Where'd it go? It's a Squishmallow pillow. Right here. It's $30. So I'm guessing whatever material they make Squishmallows out of, if you just want the pillow and not in the shape of an animal or whatever, you can just get the pillow. And you know what? I mean, the few times I have like grabbed a Squishmallow, it is comfy. It is comfy. I would get this. $30 though? I don't know.
Let's say mellow. I don't know. Anyhow, you buy 3, you save $10. Awesome. The $140 price for a 14-foot above ground pool from a brand that many of you will recognize is awesome.
Oh, hey, anybody looking for a pool?
It does have a claim rate, so if you are interested, you might want to make your way through this. None of these items are sponsored, although I do use affiliate links, so if you are, again, this has a low claim rate right now.
Oh my God, Salah could drag Chantal around in this in the desert out there. No, probably not. Up to 360? No, that's just wishful thinking. Maybe if you bought 2, you know. One for each side of her. Labubu. I still can't find Labubus. They're like sold out. And same with the Switch 2. You can't get Labubus and you can't get Switch 2s anywhere.
That will change throughout the day. So if you see things you like, I'm here to ensure that the items on day 1 are worth your while, and I'm not going to find identical items tomorrow. The inventory is supposed to change rapidly between these 4 days. I don't really know what Amazon's plans are, but my plan is to ensure you save as much cash as possible and you are not paying full price. Speaking of that, the Carvac right here from Fantic, a very well-regarded brand, it will drop to $29.84 if you apply the coupon. Again, you expand the video description box, you will find the links for everything.
This would probably be better for like cotton seats, right? You wouldn't typically, I mean, you could, I guess, but like Would you use this as frequently with like leather seats, for example? Am I sounding stupid right now? I don't know. I don't think I would have much use for this. Fantic does make good products. Hey, $33. $33.
The blood pressure monitor right here. $15.28. This is a large.
Oh, Amberlynn, blood pressure. 190 over 100. Hey, look, $15. Amber, you watching?
Large LCD screen. It's portable. It has a carry case. That's a nice little feature. If you are on the go and you need any extra layer of potential identity theft protection, well, we're $20. A very good deal for a system that has 8 gigs of RAM.
You know, I bought a like really good laptop when I first started to stream. I spent so much money on it, and then I cracked the screen, and then I repaired the screen, and like I never use it. I might just be a desktop girly pop. I might just have to accept that. I don't know if I'll ever buy another laptop again. I just and you know what? Anytime I use a laptop, it blows air, like so much air, and it like overheats, and it doesn't seem like, I don't know. Asus is mid. I think one of my my one monitor is Asus.
128 gig solid state drive. If you are looking for some of the more intense gaming laptops, I expect to have that tomorrow as a business or back to school app. $70, not $7.
Oh, a standing desk. I could start standing when I stream. Oh, that would be skinny. Oh, what do y'all think? $70 for a standing desk?
$70.
You know what? This is so weird. I think that my one friend actually quite literally just bought this like 2 weeks ago. I'm not kidding. Like this exact, I should show this to him.
This is a very good reduction for something that is also decently reviewed.
You think that if he bought that like 2 weeks ago and he paid like 110 or whatever it is, they'd price match? Nah, they probably don't do that on Amazon, right? You think they'd price match? I just bought this. Hell no, Amazon doesn't give a fuck. Well, I mean, theoretically, could you return it and order it again? I mean, we're talking about $30 here, but KRH writes, thank you for that. Hope everyone's well. I'm starting my own weight loss journey, trying to lose 100 pounds. Wish me some willpower. Love y'all. Oh, are you just doing it with sheer willpower? Are you cheating and using Ozempic? Oh, well, either way, KRH writes, if you want something in life, you gotta go get it. I am wishing you good luck, hon. That's awesome. You know, this time next year, if you stick to it, you are really going to be thanking yourself. That's awesome, KRH writes. Good luck to you.
This is a very good reduction for something that is also decently reviewed. With an inordinate number of reviews, and they seem to get cheaper every single year. If you need an alternative to the AirPods I showed, or you just want wireless, hard to beat. Again, I know it's only a 25% reduction, but that's...
Oh, a dash cam. I wouldn't mind a dash cam. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You never think to have one of these until you need it, right? Yeah, get a dash cam. Scammers be real. I know. And, because, I mean, if someone, like, reverses into you and then they start bitching and say, they rear-ended me, all you have to do is pull up the video. King Slim 4K dash cam. Dual dash cam for cars. Night vision. Parking mode. Front and rear. Wait, so is it like a 2-pack? Do you put one in the front and one in the back? That's a good dash cam brand. Really, King Slim. Jordy is spending our memberships right in front of us. Don't think of it that way. It's two cameras. Two cameras for $45. God damn.
It's still a really good grab. Speaking of 20% off, this walking pad treadmill at $80, a good grab. It has incline. You could put that under your new standing desk, or
Oh yeah, you could get the standing desk and then put this under it. Son of a bitch.
you stand in your basement doing YouTube videos. I know that'd be really weird. I think I move enough with my hands. But anyhow, this ceiling fan right here, awesome grab. There is an additional coupon to further lower this price to really an unimaginable low for something that is dimmable with these features. Oh, it's a new to market product. That's why. They really want you to buy it so they can climb up the Amazon ranks, but that's a good deal. And again, with Amazon's return policy, if you find something you don't like or doesn't meet your needs, swap it out. The Jagger portable power station, very well-known brand name find at $159. I feel like this is always on sale, Black Friday, 4th of July, inclement weather, all the time. But speaking of these brands we've never heard of, $685, that is a competitive price. That's $3, good grab.
Oh, a neck and shoulder massager with heat. This could go well with your neck fan. Oh, you could get hot and cold, the best of both worlds. Birthday gifts for men. I like that they have birthday gifts for men in the title. Oh boy.
Stop saying good grab. I'm going to try and be more articulate. I know.
I mean, like, what is like a good for like a run of the mill straight guy? Like, what is a good gift? Golf balls, an Under Armour polo, a tie, a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card. Like, I don't know. Like, what do you buy, straight guys? Birthday gifts for men. I don't know why that's so funny to me. That's such a dad gift. It really is. It really is. Like, I could see, like, someone's dad, like, lifting this out of a gift bag and saying, oh, wow, I'm really going to get my use out of this. Electric razor. Hey, dudes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Orion Star, you're correct. Yeah, hey, dudes. A Carhartt jacket. Oh, my God. A jock strap. I said straight, guys. Yearly car wash certificate.
I'm excited. The electric and delirious. The electric spin scrubber right here. These are so versatile, from cleaning dishes to corners of your bathroom, grout, tile. $12.99. Igloo coolers at a time where you would actually want them rather than on clearance for Labor Day. $45.39. You could use it all summer. I think the list price was quite high on this, but Igloo products generally command
Oh, Chantal, remember she can't have a refrigerator? She just has to use a cooler. Chantal, this is up your alley.
a higher price tag. Rechargeable. So if you want
Camping strip lights.
to set up camp lights around an RV, or if there's a picnic area, a place where you wouldn't otherwise have access to an outlet, maybe you don't want to plug them in a kid's room, $15.19. Incredibly well reviewed. Even if not all the reviews are real.
Oh, a vegetable chopper. Okay. Full star. Looks like it has, wow, it has over 118,000 reviews. 24, wow, that's half off. Look at this, half off.
I don't know, didn't dissect each of them, but extremely good following, positive comments, $25, 50% off. If you're looking for a non-stick pot and pan set, the Carrot. Don't know. Anyhow, I do know it's $38 and it looks very intense while you sip your morning orange juice. And
I have one of these, but I got it at Walmart. And it doesn't, it's like, this one kind of looks like a little bit rustic and a little bit more, this one's like a lot nicer looking than the one I have right here. Mine kind of looks like a TV tray.
a pile of oranges. I would use it to eat while watching television. You just slide that table right in and then it could double as an end table. Anyhow.
Ooh, Ooh, I'm ugly. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, Jord. I bought 6 things for a total of $54. Oh my God. Sounds like your Prime Day deals are going really well. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. Also, I love your username. Potato Tot, thank you so much for becoming a member in addition to all of the ones that you gifted. I really appreciate 6 months of membership. Hey, Potato Tot. Alexis, thank you for 3 months. Fat. Indeed. Bubbly Production, thank you so much. Thank you to whoever gifted me a sub. Make sure to like the stream, girls. If you guys wouldn't mind pressing the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it, and so would Bubbly.
It's $38.39. I like that. The Apple Watch Series 10, phenomenal price, $280. I remember when these were almost double the price. The Samsung.
I have no desire to wear an Apple Watch. I don't know. I don't have any desire.
Samsung Galaxy Watch 160, 47% of everything is right now. You might find a deal that floats your boat. Yep, that's a cruise deal. Did that segue? We're good. And there's also Amtrak. The only thing I want to caution you of is the up to 30% off base rates on budget. You can find that anywhere all the time. I don't really think that's a real car rental reduction, but the Avis one does come with a 50 wedding every summer. So she stockpiles these.
Oh, okay. You know what? I was actually thinking about getting mine professionally whitened. Not that like I'm like frou-frou and like above it all and I need to like get like a professional whitening, but like I've actually been thinking, you know what I need to quit doing, in all honesty? I need to quit with the drinks. It's this shit, it's the slushies. Yeah, that's what's really hurting my teeth. I gotta quit doing that. Cruises deal likes that all the time. I would take a cruise. What the fuck? I wish I would spend $30 on toothpaste. Your teeth are an excellent investment. So, never cheap out on them.
At 40% off, that's great. I hopefully her friends will. I mean, I want them to all be happy, but.
Okay, so $50 normally. I just don't, honestly, I just don't know if I have the patience to like keep that shit on my teeth. It would annoy me.
It's enough. It's really expensive. You have to buy your own dress. Anyhow, the NOAA Solar Emergency Weather AM/FM hand crank solar charger power.
All right, we're kind of running out of content here toward the end. Okay. All right, solar. Oh, Chantal, look. Who needs a $700 solar charger for your Syrian apartment? You can get it on Amazon for $18. Oh, boy. Don't do it, Jordy. It increases sensitivity. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Huh. Those make your gums sensitive. I will say my gums are not sensitive, so I'm not looking to make them more sensitive. Lest I be in the market to buy some Sensodyne.
Power banks seem to go up every year, and you've discovered you might need a new cable somewhere in your home, as we do. We feel like we go through these like water. These are very well reviewed, $7.99.
I try to only get the braided cords anymore, because the ones that like Apple used to give you, those always break. And it annoys me. I try to get the braided ones or like a good durable, but you know what? They do that on purpose. Companies do this on purpose so that they break and you have to buy another one.
If you are looking for the premium braided cables, Govee LED backlights, college football.
And you know what? Like I said yesterday, it's expensive to be cheap. Do you want to spend $299, $399 on a charger that might last 6 months and then you'll have to buy another one? Or do you want to shell out a little bit more, pay for a nice charger, and have it last for years? That's a lesson you'll learn on Oh Lordy, It's Jordy. It's expensive to be cheap.
You are looking for the premium braided cables, Govee LED backlights, college football season right around the corner. You could set this up with
this is cringe. This is like, I don't know. This is like college dorm.
Team's favorite color, $9.99, 60% off. I will get to, actually, here's the TV deal. This is $75. I was teasing too far away. It was right there. This is a QLED with a 144 hertz refresh rate. So if you want high-paced, high action, fast paced sports, or the ability to game on a television.
A 75-inch TV, that's a big ass TV. 75 inches is massive.
140
Dolby Atmos. I know this Dolby Atmos rings a bell. This is the good sound quality.
4 hertz on a QLED is a phenomenal.
I have LED lights in my room, ... Are you a college student?
A display. If you are looking for an 85-inch, I know if you've ever been to a warehouse club, you've probably seen these closer to the $800 price, but this is a QLED. The ones you'll find at warehouse clubs that are 85 inches from this Samsung brand are not as competitively priced a lot of the time. If you're in the market for any beauty products, including sunscreen and Laneige, which is on sale every other day, I believe,
I'm Cher, bitch. I put La Mer on my toast. No, not really looking for any cosmetics at the moment. I would maybe get a new moisturizer, but I wouldn't. I would probably stick to that one brand that I'm kind of loyal to. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for Amazon Prime. Let's move on to something else. What did I say that we wanted? Oh, Dockerty shit. Okay, so Dockerty doesn't. I mean, we can take a little look at some shopping stuff. So the oldest Dockerty dozen kid, Alex, he's like slowly becoming a lolcow himself. But he's not like our kind of lolcow. He's not like a girl world lolcow. He's not even like a traditional lolcow that you would see on like forums. He's more like a TikTok lolcow. He's like a Gen Z or whatever the generation is before Gen Z. He's like their kind of lolcow. So I think maybe if he continues momentum and he stays to continue to stay in the public eye, maybe like 5 years from now, he'll be like a mainstream lolcow. But for now, I think that he's like Gen Alpha lolcow. But his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, like they had a very public breakup, and apparently she has a pretty popular TikTok account herself, and she's always making TikToks exposing their relationship and talking about different stories that used to go on back when they were together. At first, everybody was like, yeah, spill the tea, we want to know. But then, like, I don't know, it kind of, as time went on, it was like, oh, she's back with another video. She's still thinking about her relationship from a year ago. Kind of cringe. But I don't know. But she put one up recently. I think it's this one right here where she talks about Alex.
Hi, my name's Natalie,
and Alicia and this girl don't get along. I guess, like, back when she used to be in a relationship with Alex, Alicia was a real bitch to her.
my ex said that him cheating was just AI and it wasn't real, and I brought the bowl.
Hi, my name is Maddie, and my ex decided to wait to break up with me until I gave him $1,000 worth of Christmas presents after he had been thinking about breaking up with me for weeks, and I brought the gummy box.
Hi, my name's Natalie, and my ex absolutely hated me hanging out and sleeping over at my friend's house because he wanted me all to himself, and I have brought the watermelon Sour Patch.
Hi, my name's Maddie, and my ex deleted.
Mom absolutely hated me. Hi, my name's Natalie, and my
Okay, so she's talking about Alicia when I can't hear her either. The audio's shit.
ex-boyfriend's mom absolutely hated me for no reason after I did everything for her child, and I brought the gummy bears.
Well, that's because you threatened to take him away from her. Alicia wants all of those kids to be in the house forever. By being in a relationship with him, she's a threat. She takes him away from, like, the horde, the brood. The volume's low. I know the volume's low. The volume's shit. They filmed this, like, terribly.
I brought the nerds.
Hi, my name's Natalie, and people still to this day ask me if I was mentally okay after I dumped my ex. And I brought the bike ex.
Crawler.
I tried breaking up with my ex, and I tried breaking up with my ex multiple times, but he would always say that he was going to kill himself if I left him. And I brought the Jolly Rancher gummies.
Yeah. Interesting. Alex Dockerty wouldn't let me break up with him. And he said that if I did, then he would. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, do we want to do like a little bit of shopping? Where even is her channel? Oh, here it is. Does she upload? Or should we look at her TikTok? I feel like her TikTok is more like got it going on nowadays. What is her TikTok?
Yo, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh, of course, like this is the freaking video that has to come up on preview before I search. Is it Dockerty does them? Oh, here they are. All right.
Backyard barbecue for our 11 kids. I set out the drinks and sides while Dad Dockerty grilled the burgers and hot dogs. Time to eat. Bon appetit.
Oh boy, Alicia in a bikini. I'm telling you, she wants to be like the hot mom. She wants to be the MILF of TikTok.
No summer night is complete without s'mores and a dance party on the deck. Be sure to check out these Gobi lights on Prime.
Oh my god, her
The
dancing.
dance party on the deck.
Look at her dancing. Look at this. Look. This is so cringe. She needs to clean her camera. Anytime that you have like streaks and striations in your camera like this, that means you need to clean it.
Be sure to check out these Gobi lights on Prime Day deals. They're up to 46% off. That's it for today. See you next time!
Ew. Oh, here's Alex. Oh, wait, no. This is like all the kids. What? Get ready with me? Well, why was the thumbnail Alex?
Yeah.
Do you want to help?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to help?
Oh. She's so relatable. She's cool too. She's very cool.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and
Ooh. Maybe your milkshake shouldn't do that. This will get flagged for copyright if I play it anymore. My favorite black family. And a black Santa napkin. Not the kids in the butt first coffee shirts. I know. They're gonna be like in their late 20s and she's gonna still make them wear the same clothes everywhere they go.
Days like these are worth more than gold. Say I don't miss you, but I hate them.
The triplets are starting middle school soon and I'm not okay. She used to call these kids, like when they would stand together, she would always make the one kid stand on the left, Dash would stand in the middle, and then the other child would stand on the right, and she would say, "Get in Oreo order." I'm not kidding. There's a screenshot. I'm sure if you Google like Dockerty does an Oreo, you'll see it. You'll see it. She would have him stand in the middle of the two, and then she'd say, "Look, it's my Oreo." Zinka Cat, nice to see you. Spent the day walking on the beach. Tomorrow I'll be walking again, but in Michigan along the lake. Oh boy, look at you. Water girly pop. Much love always from Chicago. Have a nice time. I've actually never been to Chicago. That's awesome, Zinka Cat. Enjoy your summer. Gay Frog Wizard, nice to see you. Hello. Been watching some Syria travel vlogs, and I think I know more Arabic than Chantal now. Not hard to do with her 3-word lexicon. Nice haircut, looking hung. Thank you, Gay Frog Wizard. Aspen, hi. Loving the new haircut. Got a pretzel from Annie Ann's. Oh, I love Annie Ann's. Made me think of you. Happy to be here on this amazing Wednesday. Love ya. Thank you, Aspen. Enjoy your pretzel. Oh, you're making me want one now. I love pretzels. Love pretzels.
For my family of 13. In cart 1, I started with the toiletries, soap, deodorant, toothpaste, Elf Essentials, and cotton balls.
The one time that I used Elf moisturizer, it made me break out.
I needed a new garbage can and bags for the chicken coop area, some Timothy hay and a new water bottle for the rabbit, grabbed some laundry detergent and left that cart up front. Cart 2, I got mayonnaise, salad dressings, and barbecue sauce, some seasonings, muffin mixes for Muffin Board Monday, pineapple, James.
The Muffin Board Monday that no one eats. Oh my god, the bottles of water on top of all the ones that she buys at Costco. That family goes through more plastic than the Pacific Ocean. The cashiers must hate these people. She normally has to do it with multiple transactions because when you spend, I think it's like over $1,000 at a register, they need to like charge you like $1,500, end the transaction, and then start a new one. Why does she talk like that? Because she's just so relatable and quirky.
James requested life water, got some chips, then over to get the sandwich bread, hot dog, and hamburger buns, Hawaiian rolls, and bagels. Then I headed over to the produce section.
You know what I saw a video of recently that was kind of interesting?
Got some chips, then over to get the sandwich.
Bread like this. I saw a video where a guy went to the grocery store and he pressed down on a loaf of bread. And he was like explaining that the buoyancy of bread suggests that the ingredients in the bread are good. Like if you press down on a loaf of bread and it rises back up, that's bad. Like bread, when you press it, it should smush. But I guess like, you know, companies like Great Value and shit, like they'll put things in their bread that will make them more buoyant, because if people in the store see a smushed loaf of bread, they're not going to buy it. Made sense. I can't use Elf facial products. I don't know what it was, but I know that Elf's very popular. I mean, I don't want to talk shit on it, but bouncy bread, yeah. Stop watching that bullshit online, Jordy. Wait, you're going to tell me to stop watching bullshit online? That's all I watch. What? Conspiracy, Jordy. How is that a conspiracy? This is like shit level bread. What?
Sandwich bread, hot dog, and hamburger buns, Hawaiian rolls, and bagels. Then I headed over to the produce section for 11 pounds of apples, watermelon, 3 bunches of bananas, oranges, berries, tomatoes, grapes, carrots, celery, peppers, salads, lettuce, lemons, limes. I grabbed a veggie and charcuterie tray to set out by the pool, corn on the cob to have with grill night, and stuff to make the candied apples I've been promising the kids. I left that cart up front and moved on to cart 3.
Cart 3. Not a candy apple fan. The only apple that I'll eat apples, but like the only apple that I prefer that I would go out of my way to get is a Honeycrisp.
We needed tissues, then over to the dairy section for yogurts.
Ew, wait a second. Did she get the tissues that have lotion in them?
Needed tissues, then over to the dairy section for yogurts. Left that cart up front and moved on to cart 3. We needed tissues.
Soft and cushiony. All right. I like low-key wanted her to buy the tissues that had lotion in them so I could talk shit on them, but I don't think that these have lotion in them. If you buy tissues that have lotion in them, that's cringe. Sorry.
Then over to the dairy section for yogurts, cream cheeses, sour cream, biscuits, crescent rolls, whipped cream. We just got back from vacation, so I grabbed 11 things of milks to restock the dairy fridge, plus caramel.
Does she not get the Pittsford Farm dairy milk anymore from Wegmans? 11 gallons of milk. Look at this. Look at this shit. 11.
macchiato creamer and orange juice. Got some shredded mozz for make your own pizza night. Then over to the meat section for chicken drumsticks, bacon, sandwich meat, hot dogs, bologna. Some ingredients to make the kids homemade Lunchables this week. Next, I got 3 turkey tenderloins and mashed potatoes, ground beef for Taco Tuesday.
I play World of Warcraft with a person.
Make the kids homemade Lunchables this week. Next, I got 3.
I play World of Warcraft with a person that eats one of these like every day. These Bob Evans family-sized mashed potatoes. He eats one of these like every day. K-Bear. Hey, K-Bear. Thank you. Got to 118 today in Arizona. My brain is overheated. No thoughts, but take my money anyway. Oh, God. Yeah, July and Arizona are not a good mix. I'm telling you, like, well, I mean, not you. I mean, you live there, you know this, but like October through April. Oh, yeah. That's when it's like AZ weather. That's when you want to be there. Oh, boy. Well, I'm hoping you hang in there, K-Bear. Delta Dandy, thank you so much. Currently at Children's Hospital with my wife and baby. I've been looking forward to your stream. Well, I hope everything goes okay. Well, hopefully the stream can help make the time move more quickly. Thank you, Delta Dandy. Hope you have an okay rest of your night. I make my own mashed potatoes. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to like do like the instant stuff or like this when you make your own. When I was younger, I used to hate it when homemade mashed potatoes would have like a little bit of the skin from the potato in it. But nowadays, like, I don't know, it doesn't bother me anymore. Is that who you ditch us for on Thursdays? Ditch you.
Turkey tenderloins and mashed potatoes, ground beef for Taco Tuesday, some sausage and burgers, pork butts for pulled pork on Thursday. Then I swung through the freezer section for some drumsticks, broccoli sausage, egg rolls, meatballs, and French toast sticks. Then I headed to checkout. That's it for today. See you next time.
I think that how much did she spend? Oh, it's so hard to pause and resume a TikTok video. She only showed it for like half a second. Ugh. What life looks like when he listens to his financially irresponsible wife.
I work all night, but
Oh, how adorable. I wonder which kid had to film this. Or if she brought the tripod. That would be depressing, like your entire marriage just being for show. Here, let's show each other affection as long as it's on camera. Triplets are starting middle school. Beach vacation. Oh, Dino Nuggies. Oh, for anybody who watched my Oh Lordy More Jordy vlog, the Trader Joe's corn dogs ended up sucking. You know what? In all honesty, everything that I got at Trader Joe's, except for the shrimp fried rice, was trash. It was all trash. She's trying to fit in with younger adults. Well, Girly Pop's pushing 45, so... Mozzarella oh my god, look at all this. There's no way that all of this would get consumed in 1 week. I will tell you, though, what's cringe about her and what I will judge her on. Never, ever, ever, ever should you buy regular goldfish. Bitch, if you ain't buying flavor blasted goldfish, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Normal ass cheddar goldfish, ew. Ew. You have to eat flavor blasted. Just give up. If you don't have flavor blasted goldfish, just give up. If they can go through 5 packs of soda in a week. Well, I remember it wasn't last summer. It was maybe the year before that. They did a July 4th haul and they bought so much shit. I think that they, like, no exaggeration, I think that they bought like 6 of these. Like this like big ass carton of goldfish for 1 week. 1 week. They ended up leaving so much food behind. It was obnoxious. I think that it's on her channel. It was her and James. They went to the grocery store and they did like a big shopping haul at whatever beach that they were at. And she spent like, I think it was like $4,000 for 1 week. I love the pizza flavored goldfish. I don't know if I've ever had the pizza ones. Maybe I have. It's just been a while. I don't know. I'm a flavor blasted girly pop. I don't know. And a black Santa napkin.
Kids gotten their lunch today. I started by making sandwiches. I made honey ham and cheese for Patrick, Deshawn, and Zoe, PBJ for Bree and Dash, Just Jelly for Jason and Harley, and Fluff for Jordan. Can't forget Bodie's ketchup sandwich.
Oh, no wonder Bodie doesn't grow. Yeah, this is what I was talking about recently. She has like a 5 or 6 year old, and then Bodie's like 8, and like the 5-year-old's like bigger than Bodie. Well, no wonder you feed him shit like ketchup sandwiches. That kid isn't getting his nutrients. And then the other one's eating just marshmallow fluff. This is lunch. Here's your ketchup sandwich for lunch.
Then I put those in their lunch boxes in age order. Their drink today is a Capri Sun Summer Blast. Next, I put in a Slim Jim.
Okay, so sugar water, ketchup with bread, and a Slim Jim.
Their fruit today is a clementine.
Oh, this is performative. They're not going to eat that.
Their veggie is celery.
Oh, what is that? Like 1 piece each?
With the ranch cup.
Oh, well, then it defeats the purpose. Oh, a big ass fucking little fat thing of ranch. You just defeated the purpose.
Their dairy is a SpongeBob Go-Gurt.
Their dairy. They're getting their calcium in via SpongeBob Go-Gurt. When I was in high school, I bought lunch. Parents didn't give a shit what I ate. I always bought lunch too. Yeah. I mean, by the time you get to high school, there's so many options. Like normally, if you don't like the main entree that's being served, like there's something else, or there's pizza, or there were a lot of options by the time I got to high school. But like earlier, like with like some of these kids that are in like elementary, I remember back in elementary, there was like usually only like one option. And if you didn't like that, you had to pack.
Their snacky snack is Pringles.
Snacky snack.
Their treat is a patriotic cupcake.
Ew. Okay, so a patriotic Little Debbie Hostess cupcake to go along with your ketchup sandwich.
And just in case they're still hungry, I added red, white, and blueberry fruit snacks. Then I gave them a breath mint, wet wipe, and red and white striped plate.
Where's the black Santa napkin?
And a blue star napkin.
No!
Put in their penguin ice pack and zipped them up. That's it for today. Bone.
This is hysterical. This one has like 4 million views because I think people were expecting her to say black Santa napkin. Like look at all her views. Most of the views get like between 500,000 and 1 million, but that one where she was talking about a napkin had 4 million. Oh boy. Oh yeah, here's what I mean with the 5-year-old and the 8-year-old. Yeah, Bodie and Harley. Bodie's the one. So Bodie, he's the one that eats the ketchup sandwiches that doesn't get enough nutrients.
I am Drew, I am Danny, and we are not the same person.
She's like as big as him.
I am Drew, I am Danny, and we are not.
But you know, I also remember hearing that girls grow faster than boys usually, right? Maybe like ever so slightly, but still like a 2-3 year difference. This is cringe. Oh, this is very cringe. But I mean, the level of cringe that this is pales into comparison of the other shit that she has up. I mean, I've talked before about Harley's house. Harley's house. This one right here, the 6-year-old or the 5-year-old, she has her own Instagram that Alicia runs, and she just posts photos of her. They look so disengaged. All right, here, I want you to say these words when I film you. That's more of a puberty thing. He's just malnourished. I thought I remember hearing that girls mature quicker. Wait, there was a comment that said, this is my favorite black family, and she liked it. Look.
I am Drew.
Look at the top comment. My favorite black family, and she hearted it. DM, thank you. I'm the nasty eyeshadow bitch. I was just joking. Well, I always have fun with people that give me shit in the comments, so thank you, D. Golly, it's Molly. Thank you for the gifted memberships as well as the super chat. Skincare done, fresh PJ set, clean sheets, and a Doherty stream. What a great way to end the day. Sounds like it, Molly Golly. It's. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you for hanging out on Hump Day. Mary, thank you so much for sending that in. Haven't seen Mary in a while. Our lovely moderator, Mary. Thank you so much. Jordy is here. No. Mary is here. Thank you so much for checking in, Mary. Nice to see you. Anonymous, hello. Jordy's truth bombs and snark equals perfection. Well, I'm glad that you have such a resonating comment for me. Thank you so much. Oh, boy. It's a ginger joke. I thought that they say the whole, like, black family thing or whatever because of the Black Santa napkin meme. Is there like a way to toggle between her like most popular? Here we go. I think it's this one. Is it the Black Santa napkin? I don't remember. And a Black Santa napkin.
Asking each of my 10 kids for a bite of their food.
Can I have a bite? Can I have a bite?
Can I have a bite of your pizza? Jordan, can I have a bite of your pizza?
No, I'm eating it right now.
Can I have a bite of your pizza?
Sure.
Zoe, can I have a bite? Can I have a bite of your pizza? Can I have a bite of your pizza?
Yes.
Can I have a bite?
Sure.
Can I have a bite of your pizza?
The whole thing over there you can get.
Asking each of my 10 kids for a bite of their food.
Can I have a bite?
Well, she really likes this audio track. Goddamn.
Feeding my family of 12. 20 chicken breasts trimmed and marinated all day. Grilled. How much did we spend on Christmas for our 10 kids?
This was 2022. Well, this is back when she was making real good money on YouTube. She doesn't make this kind of money on YouTube anymore. 2022 and 2023 were really good years for her.
Well, we got each of them a brand new bike. And they all needed new bike helmets. Add that into everything else we bought on Amazon, which was their Nintendo Switches, Wii U, laptop. plus toys and games. The oldest 2 boys got iPhone 13s with all the accessories, custom wrapping paper for each kid.
Oh yeah, the custom wrapping paper's wild. The wrapping paper that has the kids' names on it that they rip open and then throw away immediately. Yeah, she spends a few $100s on that. Juniper, thank you. You think that that video was actually to help Eugenia? Oh, well. I think that she conveniently didn't see that one. Jordan Thompson, thank you for your membership. Nice to see you, Jordan Thompson. Maddie B, hello. Jordy HSN, Home Shopping Network. Yeah, I could do videos like this. And look at this fucking water pick. $10 off. Can you believe this? I could do QVC content. Sandy, thank you. A stream on my 40th birthday. Let's go. Happy birthday. The big 40. Oh boy. Halfway to 80. Oh no, Angel, thank you. Amber should get that 4-pack. 1 for Twinkie, 1 for Wasabi, and 1 for each of her new girls. Oh boy, yeah. We know that Amber Lynn likes keeping track of everybody. I don't know if she would use them for her pets, though. I don't think that she really cares to. Okay, I can't with that. No, that audio. It's no. We're done. I can't listen to that again. All right. I think that we're gonna move on to Paul and Morgan. So if you were here last stream, we started a documentary about this fundy couple named Paul and Morgan. These are fundamental influencers, and they've been on the internet a good 7-8 years now. And this woman named Rachel Oates put together a really good documentary. It's 7 hours, 40 minutes long. And we got through a lot of it. So I figured we would just continue on with it. And eventually, you know, when we do these variety streams, we'll finish it. So
I sat on his face and I heard it, but I needed you guys to understand why I was led to do this.
This question should really be, Paul, how are you doing?
So if this is your first time tuning in with seeing them, they're interesting. They're interesting. A very peculiar dynamic, to say the least. He's a little... She is kind of out there. I don't know. She always kind of seems like she's drunk. Morgan and her beard. No, it would be the other way around. She would be the beard. Jordy, I'm hungry. Can you get me a ketchup sandwich? Ew. Oh my God. Lavender marriage. Yeah, that was a new term that we learned last stream. Lavender marriage. Jessica, thank you so much. I came here last night saying I was new to Chantal. I watched Shattered Reality. Holy cow, Chantal is insane. I get it now. Now I can watch all of Jordy's streams. She certainly is. She certainly is. She is a whole different kind of handful. Although she does have a lot of similarities to Amber Lynn. That's awesome, Jessica. I'm glad that you're on board with Shantopoulos. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna let this play.
Since this happened, like, how's the PTSD? Has there been long-term trauma? And the answer is, it caught me off guard. It was scary. It was scary.
He goes,
It was traumatizing for the whole RV that witnessed it.
and that taught him because he stopped after that, at least for that night.
The last video I made on Paul and Morgan on this very channel was about how we all need to know less about each other and the problems with oversharing online. Clearly oversharing is not a new phenomenon for them. We didn't all need to hear this, but I did hear it, so now so do all of you. Suffer with me. A few months later, they did another Q&A where they opened by admitting this.
To the unfiltered Q&A part. Morgan, are there going to be any questions? I haven't seen very many of the questions. Am I going to feel awkward answering these?
Probably, honestly. There are some pretty juicy questions, that we're gonna answer because why not? What else do we have going for us?
Well, our reputations, our channel.
I don't think any of this will hurt that. There's nothing we've done that's crazy. You know what?
Let's go.
There's a few other interesting bits.
You see what I mean by that though? Like she kind of seems like she's like I don't know, like zanned out or something like that.
In this video too, here's Morgan talking about how biblical submission as a wife doesn't come naturally to her, even though I thought that was what God was supposed to make us do, just make us submit naturally. We're just all women naturally, and come on.
Was it hard for Morgan to practice submission ever? Or is it hard for Morgan to submit to Paul? It's stinking hard!
Oh. Submitting to your husband. Why did my skin just crawl?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, there we go.
It is hard.
Oh my God. Imagine him calling the shots. I know, gagged. Submit, is this freaky? No, I think that this is in terms of like, I mean, honestly, I don't even really hear this much with like Christian people, but Islam, you know how like it's very expected of the woman to like let the man make the decisions, you know, like head of the household, that kind of dynamic. She's talking about it in that kind of context. Like, I need to say what my husband tells me to do. Oh God, imagine him being your boss. I went to a fundy wedding. The whole ceremony was about submission.
Guys, it's hard for someone like me who, it's gonna be hard for anyone probably, but no, there are some women out there that it's just easy to go with the flow and do whatever. But for me, I am a very strong-willed, independent, sassy leader.
She's a firecracker. She has leader tendencies.
Yeah, and so for me to, you know, just sometimes Paul and I go head to head in a decision or in a thing, whatever, and I don't maybe see eye to eye with him, like, it's hard for me to be like, you know, I'm gonna submit to this, even though I don't agree.
She seems medicated. She does seem medicated. And I mean, she did talk about a little bit about earlier in this documentary that she was on antidepressants, but I mean, she just doesn't seem all there. I want whatever she's having. I'll have what she's having. Steph K, thank you. Jordan, have you ever watched Love Island? I'd love to see you cover it, although it's so different from what you watch. You're keeping YouTube alive for me. I love you. Thank you, Steph. I don't watch Love Island, but my best friend is currently obsessed with it. It's like all she talks about, all she ever thinks about, all she ever like wants to no, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like Love Island is just like a little young for me. I don't know, because I don't like, what is that? Like a bunch of like people in their early 20s, like on like a dating show or something. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know if this will always be the case, but for some reason for me, I personally have difficulty making content about people that are younger than me. I don't know why. Like I would feel weird coming on here critiquing and giving advice and that kind of stuff to like a 22-year-old, or I don't know. Like I even felt kind of weird talking about like Alex's ex who was like 20. Like, it just seems, it's just strange to me. It's televised. It's non-consensual swinging. What do you mean non-consensual? It feels like bullying. Yeah, I don't know. Like when I like roast Anne Boleyn, it's a lot. It's a lot like when I come on here and like, you know, call Chantal, like I don't know, like Chantal's like 41. I don't know. That just seems like more natural than me coming on here and like yelling at a teenager or something. It's just I don't know. It's like a mental thing. Anne Ray's, thank you. Chicken wrap is back July 10th. Is that skinny? Oh my God, tomorrow, the chicken wrap. Oh, I know what I'm getting tomorrow. Oh shit, thanks for the reminder. Ooh, snack wraps are back at McDonald's, y'all. Both couples have to consent.
But I am learning.
I thought this couple was in their 30s. They are. I think that they're like 34 or 35. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's more natural for me to, like, provide commentary about people that are older than me versus, like, kids.
I've come a long way. I still have a long way to go, and Paul still is learning what it looks like to lead me, and he's got a long way to go in that as well, but he does a very good job.
There's some bits I'm not sure I believe. Here's Paul talking about how their sex life is the best it's ever been, and they still have a spark, and it all sounds great.
Next question, do you still have the spark?
Oh, the spark.
Okay, candid.
Did they ever have a spark? Is the dog a fundy too? Yeah.
Like, what's the word we're using in the... Unfiltered. I would say that our, just being real, sex now is definitely the best it's ever been. So when you talk about do you still have the spark, if we're talking within sexual intimacy, I would say very much so. Like, the spark is growing into a full-on vibrant flame.
Except here's a clip of Morgan a couple of years later talking about what this period was really like when she featured on Bethany Beal's Sex Course for Married Women. She says that they were still trying to make it fun, but she also talks about how sometimes it felt like a burden and it was something that they just had to schedule and get on with. She describes
Oh, wow, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
it as trying but good. And I'm not sure how much I believe that latter half, but I think their feelings around it all are a lot more complex than they let on, and that's completely understandable. I feel like Morgan years later saying, trying but good, we just had to get on with it, we had to schedule it, and Paul being like, oh, we still have a spark, it's better than ever. Maybe they just had very different experiences during this time.
But I want to know for you, someone who struggled with infertility for 5...
Oh my God, the girl-defined girl. Well, she would know better than anybody because she's married to a homo. Oh my God, her husband's so far in the closet, he found Narnia. Isn't this wild? We are looking at two women talk to each other about their sex life, and they're both married to gay men. Wow. The girl-defined girl and Morgan talking to each other. Oh, this is crazy. This is like a black hole dividing by 0.
5 years. What did your intimacy look like during that time? Were there low moments where it felt like, okay, I'm just going through the motions because I want to have a baby? Can you give us some insight? Like, what does that look like?
Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard because, yeah, it's like, you know when you have to have sex to create life within you. Yeah. And so, and if you have been struggling to get pregnant, you've been tracking your cycles, you know the days. And
yes.
Like it can become an obsession and it can become dangerous, but so it's like.
All Bethany talks about is sex. They do talk about sex a lot on their channel. You'd think that would be taboo, but they're like full force, like no. Like for people like this, you think that this would be a taboo topic that they would stray away from.
How though? Because I know I have to be aware of this stuff.
Yes.
And also, how do I not let it become so like obsessive? And yeah, I think for me, it took me a while to get to this point. Like, I don't even know, maybe a year, 2 years. I don't know. The last 2-ish years of us trying to get pregnant.
She's on like a whole other plane of existence. She's doing this interview on a different planet.
Yeah. I really had to look at
the girl-defined girl is looking at her, like, look at her eyes. Her eyes, when she looks up right now, it looks like they're saying, I feel your pain, girl.
Yeah.
Look at her. Look at these eyes. These are the eyes of an unsatisfied woman. Yeah. Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah.
I really had to look at this journey of trying to get pregnant as a fun one, as an exciting one. And yes, disappointment came through the months and months of seeing the negative pregnancy test, but being able to balance that out with, but this is...
Peyton, you can't say stuff like that. ISO Extra, thank you so much for your membership. Nice to see you. Sheikah Cosplay, hello. Jordy, whenever you're on, my boyfriend texts me, your bestie's live. He says hi. Well, hello to Sheikah Cosplay's boyfriend. Thank you so much for notifying Sheikah Cosplay to be here. There's a more important man in her life.
Fun, and I'm making memories with my husband, and you know, this is...
Who says that?
Like, it's...
Who says that? Sex is making memories with your husband. Who's, like...
good in growing me, it's growing Paul, it's growing us as a married couple, as separate individuals, and yeah, having that mindset.
She's making it seem like it's a chore.
Of like, this is trying, but it's good. Yeah. I think like when we...
Why is sex trying? This is humiliating. Like, could you imagine if your partner got on the internet and did a public interview and basically made it seem like having sex with you was like pulling teeth? This is humiliating.
Start having intentional sex to try and get pregnant, and like it doesn't happen immediately, and we go months or even years. We immediately get the mindset of, I'm having sex to get pregnant, and it's like, well, yes, you are, but also you're not. Like, sex is so much more than just trying to get pregnant. And like, you know, we got to the point where we were like, I was taking injections, trigger shots with hormones. And so it was like, yeah, you had to have sex like right after you did the shot, and then like 6 hours later, and like something insane. Like 2 times a day, 3 times a day, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. And so like for me, I had to really intentionally with my own mind, whether Paul knew or not.
She's letting her ramble. This is not a good interviewer. I mean, she's just going on and on and on and on.
Like, know that, okay, yes, we're having sex for a specific reason, and because the doctor said we have to have it here and now, but then tomorrow or the next day, like, I'm going to make sure that
the doctor prescribed us sex. The doctor said we had to.
We have sex, and it's for no other reason than to just be with my husband in that way.
Yeah. Do you think it's okay to have some times where you're like, okay, there is a schedule, we do have to follow it, so this might just be a little bit more practical, medical? Like, is it okay to have that separation? Like, hey, we don't have all day, like, you've got to get to work, or we're exhausted, like, we've just got to kind of like make this happen. Is that part of it?
I think so, yeah. And I think, honestly, you have to talk about it with your husband of like, yeah, there are just going to be some times where we just get it done to get it done.
Yeah.
It becomes so draining and exhausting and sad because you're not connecting with your spouse as you should be, you know?
Yeah.
So overall, this is where they were in their marriage pre-pregnancy. And for all I've said, this was probably the healthiest spot they'd been in so far.
That was the healthiest? That was the healthiest their marriage was ever at? Oh my God. I'd hate to see it in a bad place.
But it was not without its problems. That said, I think this was their peak. I think this is when they were happiest, healthiest, everything was good, and then it wasn't. So let's take a look next at Morgan's solo vlogs, because as I mentioned earlier, Morgan, as miserable as she seemed in a lot of the main channel videos, was also solo vlogging at this time, and one of the big series she had...
I hear a baby. I think that the one woman, the girl-defined girl, her, I think that she had a baby nearby, and the baby was making noises near the microphone.
Like, specific reason, and because the doctor said we have to have it here and now.
So let's take a look next at Morgan's solo vlogs, because as I mentioned earlier, Morgan, as miserable as she seemed in...
They both have kids now. Skyglow, thank you. I recently rewatched Mr. Snowflake's Amber series, and it is so sad to see how little anything has changed. Thanks for being here during all the sleepless nights, hard times, and boredom. You get me through. I love you, Jordy and Shorties. Thank you for being a part of my community. I really appreciate you saying that. Yeah, Mr. Snowflake has made a lot of great Amber Lynn related documentaries. I'm sure he appreciates the comment as well. Thank you so much, Skyglow. Grand Canyon. Hello, Grand Canyon. Hey, I've been to you. Thank you for your membership. Happy to have you. Skyglow also sent in another super chat. This is what Amber eats in a day. I would always say the girls, Chantal and Amber, oh, they would love to live at the Dockerty Dozen household. Oh my God. Having Alicia do all that grocery shopping. Oh, they'd be in heaven.
A lot of the main channel videos was also solo vlogging at this time, and one of the big series she had was following her problems with infertility. However, not everything on this channel was about infertility, so she started trying to make some cute coupley videos and just showing off her day-to-day life a bit. She was also trying to be an interior designer at this point, and she had one client, her sister, and then she never did it again. They really do try out a lot of careers, but nothing much ever really sticks. It's interesting.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to my vlog channel. Morgan's Vlogs, Morgan's Mind. I don't really know what to call it quite yet, so hopefully by the time this video's up, I'll have figured that out. But just bring you all along in my life journey of being a... No. Of being a wife, of learning what it means to be a homemaker.
You hoping to get some treats?
Squishy, sit. Pop. Good girl.
You're so cute.
Hey you guys, this is a little bit of a different style video if you haven't already gotten that vibe. But I wanted to welcome you guys into our night in with Paul and Morgan.
Welcome everybody to Chef Paolo's kitchen. As you could probably tell, but maybe you couldn't tell at all, and it's a mystery, I am making my signature fried rice. If I decided, Paul, it's time to pursue being a chef, I would be a good chef.
He would.
But I just have too much other stuff.
Right.
He has so much going on. He has so much to do. He's like Amber. So much going on. Doesn't have time. I don't have time to be a chef. My cousin was on Christian Mingle and she met a guy who wanted to have a three-way with her and his son. The funniest thing that I've ever seen about Christian Mingle is somebody tried sending a smiley face emoji to the same gender and it wouldn't let them on Christian Mingle. It's like, you're not allowed to send that smiley face emoji to the same gender. I found that funny.
This one, if you wanted this to be one of your hobbies, like, you would become really good at it.
I'd be a good chef.
I have my first design client, you guys. It's exciting. Get ready to find out who it is. It's my sister. I've helped my older sister Megan in the past with some design stuff, but today I am going to be showing her some design plans. We've already talked about what she wants to do a little bit, but we're going to be redoing her master bedroom. Her and her husband just moved into a beautiful house, but they want to redo their master bedroom. And so, of course, I was like, yes, I want to help you.
There was also an idea at this point of her making a series called Coziest Couch Conversations, but she only ever made one episode where Paul was her guest. She had all these big ideas to get other...
How old is she? I think today They're 34 or 35. So when she's showing clips back from 2020, subtract 5. A lavender marriage is when you marry a gay man to save his soul. You know, last time we watched this Paul and Morgan stuff, you guys recommended I watch My Husband Is Not Gay. It was like a special on TLC that they did. I actually went and watched it, and it followed like the lifestyle of like 5 gay men living in Utah who all had wives, and they tried to make it like very mainstream. They're like, oh yeah, you can be gay, you just can't act on it. They were calling it SSA. They kept saying, yeah, I suffer with SSA. My wife is very understanding of my SSA, same-sex attraction. They were treating it like it was some type of illness. I wasn't able to find that because like I didn't really want to. This is gonna sound bad, but I didn't really want to pay for it. And the only way that I could be able to watch that My Husband's Not Gay thing, I had to like buy it. I think it was here on YouTube actually. Morgan's 30 and Paul's gonna be 36. They have that big of an age gap? Are you sure? Paul and Morgan age. Oh, you're right. God damn it. He's going to be 36 and she's 31. Wow. Why did I think that she was older? And why did I think that he was younger? Yeah. I suffer with SSA. What are you snacking on? Flavor blasted goldfish. KRH writes, thank you. That tissue comment was out of pocket. I gotta defend myself. It gets so cold and dry in here in winter, my nose will bleed if I don't use them. Also, how dare you not have a pencil ready? My gosh. KRH writes coming for my throat. I'll get a number 2 pencil in here next stream. Maybe. I don't know. Just those lotion-infused tissues, they're just so greasy to me. Kind of, I don't know.
Guests on and do all this stuff, and then again, that never happened. Yeah. This episode, though, with Paul was a roller coaster. This took place after the collab with Jacqueline Glenn, which we're going to be talking about in the next segment, because it's a big chunky one and there's a lot to say about it. And it started off quite nicely. They were being silly with each other. It seemed calmer than their main channel videos. It felt like they were quieter, more real, less performative. Paul just kind of sat back and let Morgan lead the conversation without interrupting her or talking over her constantly. It was actually really nice to see and really nice to watch. It felt real. It felt like a real couple who actually liked each other. It was nice.
We're going to be bringing on guests from all over the universe and having just cozy conversations with them. I want them to be cozy, comfortable, so that I can ask them very uncomfortable questions.
Wait. What did I sign up for? Ask me very uncomfortable questions?
Yeah, but don't worry, you're gonna be comfortable, so it's fine. Here we go. Who are you?
Who am I? My name is Paul Abraham Olagus. I'm 31 years old, a white Caucasian male from...
No, his middle name's Abraham.
Kentucky. How tall are you? 6'1.5".
What made you decide YouTube was the route that you wanted to go?
I don't know.
Stop.
Yeah, Jacqueline Glenn's the Eugenia girl. The one that 5150'd her at the escape room or whatever. Hi guys, it's Eugenia. What the hell, Jordy? I don't see any fat narcissists. I'm confused. Well, I don't know. The fat narcissist didn't upload, so we're doing this.
I looked at YouTube as a place where I could put out content and it had potential of reaching a lot of people. That is a good feeling to me.
He was also really self-aware for a while about how people perceive him and how he responds to critics and commenters.
Yeah. with the platform that you've created and the videos that we've put out,
Oh my god, we have a conversion therapy supporter in the chat. Oh my god. Why is it bad if someone feels like they suffer with same-sex attraction? To each their, like, girl. Are you trolling? If you're trolling, that's a good troll. Because a good troll, I always say, a good troll, you're not supposed to know if they're trolling. That makes for a good troll. It pissed me off how he doesn't take her passionate projects seriously. He does seem kind of dismissive of her, like not very interested. But I mean, if you know what's currently going on with them, he's like trying to become like the next great thing in pickleball or something like that. And she like raises all the kids on her own while he goes and plays pickleball.
And you have received backlash a good amount of times for videos that we put out, and we get comments a good amount and messages of just people kind of like going ahead and perceiving like you as a person just from what they've taken from certain videos. And these are people who maybe are not actually willing to try to get to know you, really know you, or try to get to know me, but maybe some of them are and they still feel this way. So
Sure.
One of the popular ideas about who Paul is.
Are they going to call him gay? People think that they know him based on what they watch. And one of the popular ideas that people have about him, oh, wait, call him gay. Do it.
Is that he is this conceited, cocky man. And
that wasn't fun. I wanted her to call him a homo.
I want to know, why do you think people think that about you?
When I think of the negative comments and hate comments that we've gotten specifically against me, is that a trend? Do you feel like that's a trend?
That's the messages that I get from people that are like,
And then he answered her question with a question.
why would you ever make
She didn't call him gay, and he didn't answer the question.
marry such a selfish, conceitful man or conceited man? And I'm just like, what? Yeah, probably.
But ever since the Jacqueline Glenn video, that created a lot more of people saying, Morgan, you need to get out of that relationship because Paul is emotionally abusive, all that stuff. So I guess that now has kind of given people a stigma of Paul is controlling and Paul is abusive
And selfish.
and so I guess that
of like the footage I've seen of him, I don't think of him as controlling. I think if anything, he doesn't care. Because why would he? Because deep down, this isn't what he wants. No, I wasn't trolling. Okay. Anita Marie, maybe this isn't the live stream for you. Thank you, though, for your thoughts. Deborah, hey there. Only 411 likes. Like the stream, girlies. Thank you so much, Deborah Kirk. Appreciate you being here. Layla Burzen's voiceovers. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you, Layla. Hey. I like that name, Layla. Say the name Sarah. Hello. Jordy, you look like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite. You're just jealous because I've been talking to babes online all day.
probably could tie into like that he's proud and conceited.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I just don't give much time to it.
Yeah.
If I see it, whatever, move on. So yeah, the like attacks against me, they really don't get to me.
They really don't. I can speak as his wife and a woman who lives with him every single day of his life.
Okay, so the question was, why do you think people think that you're arrogant and or conceited? And his response was, I don't let those kind of comments get to me. All right.
I don't think I've ever seen that get to you?
There have been a few times, like say in the last 2 months, a couple times maybe, where I'll read a comment and it will hit me a little bit. But that it hasn't necessarily, I don't think any of them have been attacks against me. They've been more like challenging our perspective, challenging our stance on something. And that, you know, when you have a person or a decent amount of people comment on a video and saying you guys are wrong, or like, you know, you guys should be ashamed of this view, that can become a little heavy. And I'll tend to think about our stance, why we believe that. And yeah, so that's more of what'll get to me than just an attack on me. And probably because like I'm just confident in who I am, and I'm confident that I have people that I trust that will call me out.
I think that you're confident in the fake persona that you've perfected over the past 35 years.
It's funny because I can see why people would think that in some of our videos, like he said, like him kissing his biceps or like saying something goofy or whatever, like purposefully acting kind of cocky. And it's just like, I know that he's like 1,000% joking, but people that are watching and don't know Paul are like, my goodness, this guy.
I personally feel, and I could be wrong, but I feel like if someone watches our channel and already maybe dislikes our conservative Christian perspectives, we say stuff that's kind of hard to hear sometimes. And I'm not saying it's like always right, but we go there. So if you're already coming in disliking what we're saying, then it'll be easier to...
Oh my God, this is giving Amber Lynn. I'm not going to entertain something that people don't agree with. People who have already made their mind up about me.
Find things you don't like about our personality or our character or the way we're coming across.
But then he goes and ruins it by saying he just has no emotions when his wife is upset. And this is just concerning and odd. It feels like every time I feel myself feeling empathy for either of them or enjoying their content, they go and do something to immediately ruin it.
Well, how does it make you feel when you see your wife meet?
I don't like her, but I like her hair. I mean, you can dislike people but find them attractive. I mean, he's not a bad looking guy. I mean, he's, you know, she's pretty. She's pretty. She has nice hair too. Yeah. I mean, people usually good-looking people are shittier.
Crying or hurt from videos or things people have said.
I mean, come on. Kidding. That was a joke.
How does that feel?
Yeah, how does it make you feel?
I think with my ADHD and learning disabilities, I don't really feel. So that helps. That helps quite a bit.
That's true, guys. That's honestly so true.
I think my feeling radar, and that was kind of a joke, you guys. That was kind of a joke. But my feeling emotion radar, like I definitely have emotions, but I think it's not maybe normal.
It's not.
I definitely feel the vibes are off. They feel like siblings. I'm still like putting into mental places that he's 6 years older than her. I mean, that's not too huge of a gap, but I mean, they've been together since what, 2016? So how old was she? She was like 21 when they met.
It's not.
The best word I have, or the best description I have for my experience making this video series and researching it, was emotional whiplash, because I kept feeling like I was being pulled all over and all my emotions going. It was a lot. In July 2021, Paul and Morgan well, it wasn't really celebrated, it's the wrong word. Paul and Morgan had their 5th wedding anniversary, and Morgan marked this occasion by vlogging the day and talking about the ups and downs of their marriage. It's a lot of like, we used to be in this awful place, but now we're in a better place. Honest.
So, I won't, this won't be all lovey-dovey and butterflies. It'll be a little bit of that and a little bit of like, here's the hardships that we've had to go through. So our first year of marriage was incredibly hard, not gonna lie. I think Paul and I just two very, very different people, and we didn't realize
I just think that we're two very, very different people. Like, for example, I mean, he's gay. Yeah, you don't think. But you still tied the knot regardless, huh? Yeah, she saw his, she saw his internet history. Oh my god. Cats with food names, thank you. Alicia is setting those poor kids up for a fat life. And I mean, yeah, and like the oldest, you see the oldest, you see you see the second oldest. I mean, some of the kids now, like they're like okay-ish, but yeah, definitely an issue in that household. Alice Fit, thank you for 3 months. Oh god, not these two crazy mofos. I got PTSD from last stream. We don't do them that often.
Realize how different we were. We didn't realize how much communication we actually needed in our marriage because we didn't realize how different we were and how like we thought a lot differently than one another. So that was a huge challenge, and just trying to figure out how to love one another because we both, like, our love languages are very different. So yeah, that was an interesting time to try and work through. Also, I was struggling still with depression and anxiety. There's a different kind of pain that you experience in marriage because it's like, it's heartbreak. It's when like your spouse or you just don't understand something, and so like you
didn't realize how different you were? I think that they were together maybe 3 or 4 years. Well, no. Like, how long were they married before they were engaged very quickly. I know that. Love language is different.
into an argument, you get into a disagreement, and like there's just this like confusion and anger and hurt and frustration that is just so painful. But it's like, it's almost like heartbreak, but it's like, you know that you're gonna heal and recover from this, but having to go through the heartbreak and the pain, it's like, it's just something that you don't experience until you're in marriage. Then you get...
I'm surprised she's talking about depression and anxiety. That's usually not discussed. You're taught to pray for help. Chantal actually said this about Syria. Like, you can't get antidepressants there because it's taboo. You're not supposed to take medicine and makeup and everything like that. It's like evil. Surprised. Well, I mean, like, I guess in this sort of like sector of people, it is kind of looked down upon to talk about that kind of stuff, but they seem to be like not very, they don't really care about that. They really want to talk about whatever will get them engagement and more views.
Through it, and it's like that pain doesn't even matter anymore. Like, I look back at the stuff that happened, and like I'm totally healed and recovered from that. Yeah, my patience still has a long way to go, but it's definitely grown. In like, because I remember when Paul...
It has. Oh man, it has.
Paul would get into his head, and it would drive me insane. Like, I would kind of be mean. Like, I would just be like, get over it! Like, what is wrong with you? Why can't you move past this? And like, I just had no patience. And luckily, one, you're not upping your head as much as you used to be when we first got married, but...
Didn't she get off her pills? I think she got off of them right before she got pregnant.
Two, I have, like, for the most part, gotten better at being like, it's okay, babe.
Yeah, it has. And I mean, just one thing that comes to my mind, early on in our marriage, when we used to be driving and I would like not get in the right lane, like the lane to turn, the turning lane as quick as Morgan would like, or maybe I would like miss a turn or go away that she wasn't thinking, she would like snap at me and it would like not be fun driving. and she has gotten a lot more patient about just letting me drive. I know no one.
I do believe them. I do believe they were in a better place here and this was their high point, but I also kind of feel like it went downhill after this. The final content I want to touch on in this section is Morgan's infertility experience, and she made a lot of videos about this on her vlog channel. Now, obviously this is a difficult subject, and as much as we can critique Morgan for many of her views and actions, I think when it comes to her infertility struggles, this is something we have to be sensitive and non-judgmental about. It was really brave of her to share her experiences here, and I think it's important that we cover it at least briefly because it shows us how much she was struggling at this time. And
Anonymous, thank you. Jordy gives YouTube life, and we're here for it. Well, thank you so much for the compliment, Anonymous, whoever you are. Dana, hello. A part of this is triggering growing up in Utah, non-LDS. The other part is living for her submitting to her fruity hubby. Oh boy. So it's kind of like a train wreck you can't look away from. Thank you, Dana. MK, hello. It's my girlfriend's birthday tomorrow and she loves you. Her name is Corey Katz. Please don't steal her name. Oh, please don't steal her from me. Well, I am spoken for, so she is all yours. Thank you so much for that, MK. And happy birthday to Corey Katz. Let's get some cat emojis in the chat. We can always use more cats.
maybe explains why she got meaner and grumpier on their main channel in general. Maybe kind of, I don't know. She even admits at several points in these vlogs that she just hasn't wanted to get on camera, and that got even worse when she found out that the holistic specialist she'd been seeing to help her with her fertility issues had actually been making things worse. She did include shots in these vlogs of her taking pregnancy tests and just sobbing when they were negative, and I don't understand how anyone could watch these and not feel sorry for her. You really do, you want to give her a big hug. You do. Ultimately, though, this did end in Morgan finding out she was pregnant, and again, the joy in this video is genuinely lovely. You can dislike Morgan as much as you want, and I do, but I think there's real joy here, and it's lovely to see, and you do genuinely feel so happy for her.
I feel like something I'm coming to realize is that I need to be careful with not taking this time in my life of being married without children for granted. I can't forget that this is a really beautiful stage in life that Paul and I will not get back until after our kids are grown and gone, and it'll be much different then. And also just trying not to get so wrapped up in getting pregnant that I forget to enjoy being not pregnant and not having kids, and being okay with it just being me and Paul and Squishy. It's a beautiful thing. Not in my normal cheery mood, really. And it's been like this for a little while now. This past month and a half has just been a really challenging month and a half. I don't really love being in front of the camera right now. It's been hard for me to film the Paul and Morgan videos and go live because I just feel like it's kind of fake, because I just don't have a whole lot of energy or motivation, or I don't want to say joy, because
it's work, it's a job. This is the same shit that I give Amber Lynn for. I'm not really feeling it. I don't really want to come on here. I don't really want to have to fake energy. I really don't want to. So the fuck what? Well, then get another income source. If you don't want to come on here and you don't want to perform, do you think that people get to go into work and say, you know what, I'm really not feeling this today? I just feel like I can't bring you the same energy and the same motivation that I always can. What do you think your boss would say to you? I don't have any sympathy for when content creators say shit like this. I don't feel bad for you. Oh, I've lost my artistic value. Social media, it's a job. It's a job. You need to show up. You need to put in effort. You need to participate. You need to be there for it. This is the exact same thing if one of your coworkers came into work and said, I don't really want to do it today.
I have the joy of the Lord with me always, but sometimes that joy is a little harder to hold on to than other times. As you guys know, I have been on a fertility journey for 4.5 years. Paul and I have had unprotected sex
I don't know why that was so interesting for you to hear. As you all know, Paul and I have been having unprotected sex. What?
Have just left that totally up to the Lord. And over the past, I'd say 2.5, 3 years, we've been like actively trying to have a child and nothing has happened. So for the past year, I have been seeing a doctor who is not a fertility specialist, is more like a holistic, naturopath, whole body, gut health, brain health, whatever type doctor. And after a year of nothing happening or changing, I decided, okay, I'm gonna go see a fertility specialist. So I've been seeing a fertility specialist, and she told me basically,
If I know that we're watching this kind of in an ironic context to kind of like make fun of them and like commentate and everything, but if you were to just click on her channel and watch this as is, this would drive me crazy. Her cadence and the way that she carries herself and the way that she speaks, this really is nails on a chalkboard.
that the past year I
don't even know if watching on 2x speed would help. You think that would make her normal? Here, let's watch it on 2x speed.
kind of made things worse. She didn't say I made things worse. She said my doctor made things worse. She was like, whatever.
Okay, so this is like Trisha Paytas normal. This is like Trisha Paytas speaking normally.
This doctor was having you do, it was not what needed to be done for you to get in the perfect health to have a child. She was like, actually, whatever she was having you do, all the stuff she was having you do, the medications that she put me on, she was like, it kind of made things worse. And almost like the best way I can describe it is I basically was on birth control for the past year without being on birth control. Well, right now, I just feel like I'm just like in a state of grief. I don't know what state. I've felt the anger, the denial, the sadness, the whatever. I don't know, all the stages of grief. And this was like literally yesterday for me. So I haven't quite totally processed it, if you can't tell, but I'm just really sad. And like if I think about it for more than a few minutes, I start to cry.
I never thought that I would struggle with fertility. I never even knew that that really was a thing, honestly. I never thought that I would pee on a stick over and over and over again for 5 years and consistently see not pregnant every single time. Except for that one time I did get a false positive. That was really fun. Not. Because month after month of being told you're not pregnant is incredibly draining, exhausting, and heartbreaking. Literally having to take injections to try and get pregnant.
I don't know why. Film like I don't know if something was causing me so much mental strife and was really bothering me. I mean, this is an incredibly personal thing to share on the internet. That's why the video is 7 hours long. Because she's such a slow talker.
I'm shaking right now. It's been a week since I've taken a pregnancy test. And I still haven't started my period. Hey guys. They're gonna sit there for 3 minutes? Yeah. Oh god. Don't ever like leave the whole 3 minutes in. Oh boy. So does it just pop up then? Negative, positive? Is it pregnant or not pregnant? It says those words? Mm-hmm. Oh, I used to wait for the lines to show.
Oh, hey, Pittsburgh Penguins. Caitlin, hey Caitlin, thank you for 6 months. Hello back to you. Slime Privilege, thank you for your membership. That's definitely not your first month. I don't know why it's saying it like that. Cats with food names, hey. Hey, Girl Defined, let's get out of the closet. Oh, girl Defined. They're a whole other animal. Dana, thank you. Reteaching my last super chat, I actually feel sorry for Morgan. I mean, the interesting thing about Morgan, not so much him, but the interesting thing about her is that prior to getting in a relationship with Paul, she seemed like a very, very, very different person.
No way.
Why are they filming this in a public restroom? Ladies, if you were to walk into the restroom and you were to see 3 fundies in a circle like this, all jumping up and down, what would be your reaction? Would you walk back out? Why are they filming this in a public restroom? First of all, you know what? Why are they filming in a public restroom? That's the first question. Shroopy, thank you. I just noticed I was gifted a membership, and I'm grateful to all of those in Jordy's community who are so generous. Fupa Heart Hands. Fupa Heart Hands back to you, Shroopy. Thank you for 3 months. We do certainly have a lot of generosity in the chat. Thank you so much for resubscribing. I'd use the toilet to vomit. I'd celebrate with them. Oh, you'd go up and start jumping with them.
Sadly, again, I feel like this is one of their high points, and after this, it all seemed to go downhill again. Morgan did vlog her whole pregnancy, and we will cover that in a later section. But first, I want to cover something else big that happened during this era, and that was the collaboration with atheist YouTuber Jacqueline Glenn.
Oh God! All right, so I think that this is actually where we're gonna call it. Next time we do Paul Morgan, we'll start with the Jacqueline Glenn stuff because. You know, we know a little bit about Jacqueline Glenn, not a whole lot. I mean, I just know her about like through Eugenia, but I think that this is probably a good stopping point. Deborah, thank you. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Christian women and boom boom, fun times. Interesting topic, huh? Rabbit, hello. The fundy men don't believe in dinosaurs or female orgasms. Morgan always sounds like she's on a good dose of benzos. They don't believe in dinosaurs or females having orgasms. Maybe they don't believe in it because they're unable to produce that. Kay, hey Kay, thank you so much for your membership. Tuna Box, hey Tuna Box. FYI, it's Jordy's and his wife's 10-year anniversary tomorrow. Please put some lavender and purple heart emojis in the chat to celebrate. Oh, is that what all those purple hearts were for? No, my anniversary is not tomorrow, I'll have you know. The only thing interesting about tomorrow is the McDonald's snack wrap is returning to the menu. Bibliophile, hello. Gross conversion therapy supporters in the chat. It was just that one person. But I mean, it's the internet, you know, you get all sorts of people in here. Layla, hey Layla. I've been watching you for 2 years now. Your streams bring me joy. I don't play WoW, but I voice characters like Emberthal and Overlord Gayara, and I love that you play for the Horde. Love to you all and the shorties. You do voiceovers. Oh my God, that is so interesting. Huh. Well, thank you so much for sharing that, Layla. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here and a part of the community. Really happy to have you on my stream. For the Horde, indeed. Cam Crafts, hey Cam. A religious relative of mine who hates gay people couldn't get pregnant, so I said maybe her kid was meant to be gay, so God isn't letting her have it. In all honesty, that comment that you made to her probably made her feel better. Oh boy. Dino Nuggets. WoW stream when? I don't know. I don't know. Wow, playing like a video game would be so wildly different than like what I normally do. But all right, I think that is going to be the end of our variety stream. We will not be live tomorrow. We will more than likely be live Friday, so look for that. In terms of what we're gonna do, it's kind of up in the air. I mean, I don't know. Like, is Amber Lynn gonna do anything? The next thing that I know for sure that Amber Lynn is gonna show up for is her Sunday night live stream. So, in terms of what we do this weekend, it's kind of up in the air. So, we'll just kind of play it by ear, I suppose. I'll see you guys Friday night. Thank you so much for hanging out with the variety stream. I know that this is kind of like a strange off topic that is kind of a mixed bag, but glad that you guys would hang